Holy hell. I can get used to this lighting, dude. This lighting makes me look fucking hell of a lot better than I usually do. Um, Ladies, gentlemen, welcome aboard. It is night one of my quest here in Pennsylvania. Um, so of course, turn this shit down. Hold on a minute. This fucking TV, dude. I'll tell you what. The room I'm currently in, the TV is like in the worst fucking possible spot. Like you see, like where I'm laying, like it's like I'm looking straight ahead. The TV, like there's two fucking beds in here. There's a bed to my right too. The TV is literally like diagonal from the bed to my right. Like it could not be any worse placement of the way this room is set up. It's got a pretty nice fucking couch though. I will say, like all in all, like if there was a group of people coming to a place like this, it'd be like be a pretty good setup. This is a beautiful ass room. Um, so of course I'm here filming a video. Told you Bo to the Mets. Did you tell me that? I feel like somebody said that. Yeah, it might have been you, Mike. But I think it's a great get for the Mets. I think Bo Bichette's a great right-handed bat. The Mets desperately needed a right-handed stick, and Bo Bichette fits that perfectly. Um, he's a very valuable player. Gets on base a ton. His OPS isn't very high, which is he's usually not the type of guy I like. Honestly, like usually I like a guy with higher OPS, but his OPS isn't bad. MMA, what's up? His OPS isn't like necessarily like if his OPS was in like the 600s, I'd be a little bit upset. He's a 700 OPS guy, solid with me. Um, you know, Biggest thing is he's a hitting machine. Um, I'm hoping maybe the power numbers go up a little bit, but for the most part, I'm good with Bo Bichette. I'm solid on the Bo Bichette train. He is. You went to the gym today. Fuck yeah, MMA. I love that for you. I fucking love that. You know who else went to the gym today? This guy. I went to the gym and walked on the fucking treadmill because my shoulder is shot and I cannot use it anymore. Shadow Gaming Elite. What's going on? I like that players are not getting overpaid. They're getting what the team thinks they deserve. I mean, I think the Mets realized at some point, this offseason, I think their plan was Kyle Tucker originally. I think Kyle Tucker was like the big name, and I think one way or another they were going to be in on Bo Bichette. I think their sense of urgency just went up once Bo Bichette signed with. Once Kyle Tucker signed with the Dodgers. Um, it is telling that when all the details came out, the Mets were all in on Tucker. The Mets were up there with the money. They even offered more money. I think Kyle Tucker would have made more money if he opted out in 2 years and took the Mets deal. So that was clearly that Kyle Tucker wanted to be a Dodger. It is what it is, man. You can't fault the guy. I guess he wants to go be happy. Whatever it is what it is. Can't even point the finger at Steve Cohen. Not his fault here. Um, it's only so much you could do. He did everything he could in that situation. But I think at the end of the day, the Mets had to pivot. They had to make a decision. They had to go get a guy like Bo Bichette. Treadmill is better than nothing. Physical activity is physical activity. Yeah, MMA. I've only been working out my legs recently. I've been trying to get some workouts on my shoulder, but I have an MRI this week. I might be getting shut down again to get surgery officially and just have that over with. But I figured I'd take a little fucking trip. I'm enjoying this. So far, I have not visited the casino once. I have not gone. It's Friday night. It is a fucking disaster there. I plan on waking up early tomorrow because everybody knows best time to go to the casino are late into the early morning. So I'm going to get up at like 5 a.m., bring my pre-workout, and start fucking filming. I've already filmed a little bit for this video coming up. I have probably about like 5 minutes worth of content. All I really did was got here, took a nap, had dinner, and, explored the city a little bit. But, we got a lot to do. We got a lot going on here. Like I said, I have my alarm set. I took a fat nap, so probably going to go back to sleep in about 2 hours and wake up and start filming. Um, and I got a couple good things planned. I'm only haven't hit it yet, so that's the whole point of the video is that I'm going to try to fund the trip. And right now, all I have to do is refund $48. So that shouldn't be too hard, right? It's going to be impossible. I never been to a casino. They don't. I don't think that's what's wrong there, MMA. But hey, listen, I would suggest don't ever go. Finally, your doctors figure out you're not getting better without surgery. Yeah, Mike, it's a good thing. It's good. It felt great for a while. Where the rehab helped. The the physical therapy was great, and honestly, I was stronger when I came back. I was stronger than I ever was. I'm not even joking. I felt like very good. Just one little slip up kind of fucked everything up, and here we are. Guys, keep the chat clean and respectful. Most importantly, about the Glizzies. Beansy boy, what's up? Kmart, what's up, man? Kmart, how you doing, bro? Um, what up? What up? Just Friday night. In early. I'm actually very proud of myself. I went to dinner. I ordered a beer. I ordered a beer. Didn't even really drink it. I drank only like a quarter of it. I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling this. It's Flay Day. John Smithy. It's John fucking Smithy Day. My Cavs went into Philly twice in 3 days and took them down. Look at that, man. Cleveland Cavaliers. The stock is up. Um, but yeah, so that's that. Like I said, I got to get up. It's supposed to like snow here a little bit tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to get up, um, get to the casino just to film that shit. Like I said, right now, Flay's the way. John Smithy's the fucking way. Right now, the only thing I got to do is refund myself $48 so far is all I've spent since I got here. Um, so it should be fun. It's exciting. We'll see what happens. It's a good idea. It's a good concept. I'll see if it comes out all right. Double tap the screen. Thank you, John Smithy. I appreciate you, bro. Um, Fun little concept, but I got a Lehigh Navy tomorrow. Should be fun. So excited, dude. I love fucking college basketball, man. It's my favorite thing. I'm gonna go hit it tomorrow. I might have a drink or two. Like and subscribe. Thank you, John Smithy. Jalen Tyson with career high 39 points and the game-winning assist on 99% true shooting. I did not see that. Live stream you watching Heated Rivalry. I am just not going to do that. I have no idea what Heated Rivalry is. I've heard about it. I don't think I'm going to go watch it because not that I have anything against the concept. I just don't watch TV. I only watch sports. If it's not sports, then I'm out. I have no interest. So that's that. Fucking dude, the drive was not so bad. I left at about like 4 o'clock today. I fucking came here. The big cheese. B-Mac, what's up, man? How the fuck are we? What are you up to, dude? What's going on? Yeah, so I just woke up. Like I said, I woke up from a fat nap. There's like a nice little brewery around the corner. My girlfriend likes college basketball players. That's great. I don't think that's great. What's up, bro? Dude, I'm chilling, man. I'm enjoying my time right now. Drinking, haha, bored. Yeah, like I said, I had like a quarter of a beer at the brewery around the corner, and I just like I wasn't feeling it. I'm like, you know what? Not tonight. Not doing it. Well, could have went for 40 points, but just made the right play for the win. As long as listen, sometimes it's hard, man. Sometimes there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that in that situation they go for the 40. My man made the right play. That's kind of like LeBron James on his 10-point streak. Are you gonna meet any ladies tonight? No, I'm not going to be meeting any ladies tonight. That is not the plan. It's not the plan for this weekend at all. This weekend is for filming. This is not for pleasure. This is for business. You don't need booze. You a good guy. Yeah, no, honestly, man, I just wanted like a beer to wind down. Like I wasn't even gonna drink that heavily, but like I like had like a cool. Like I said, I had like 2 sips, and I was like, not really feeling this. Fucking cold out. I'm like, I'm at a brewery. Might as well test it out, and wasn't it? It felt really good, and I feel great right now. I came back, took a fucking nap and a half. I was out. Sometime the beer need not be near. Exactly. I like it, man. I'm not here to like get hammered or anything. I'm not here to party or anything. I'm just here because I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying like, relaxing, trying to film some content. The usual, man. It's it's great, man. I'm just fucking tired. I hate that my like I just I hate that I plan all this. Which city are you in? In PA? I'm in Bethlehem. Nice hat. Thanks, Towels. I'm in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania right now. Is Bellinger going back to the Yankees? I have no idea, but the Yankees better figure that out. Are you pissed about having to miss more work due to surgery? Do you have a gun? No, I don't have a gun. No. Are you pissed about having to miss more work? I mean, MMA, I am a little bit. I'm hoping to like push it off till the end of the winter because that's when we make our money. Is like we get like so much overtime in the winter. So I'm hoping that after the winter I can work on that. As a kid, naps are torture. As an adult, naps are amazing. You're fucking dead on. I love a good nap. Are you in Army? I am not in Army. No. Go Bears. How do you feel about the Bears tomorrow? That's a big ass hat. Damn, pretty big hat. Small head too. Not a lot to protect with this small ass brain. Would you go to a Diddy party? I don't think I would go to a Diddy party. Not now. Are you part of the LGBT community? I am not. Snow removal. Yes. Wintertime. A lot of the stuff I do involves like the roads and snow removal, but I'm out. You look strong. Um, I appreciate that, man. But I'd say I'm probably just a giant fucking. I'm not as strong as I look. I'm probably not as strong as I should be, I would say. Shout out the LGBTQ. As a kid, anal was torture. Now it's amazing. Whoa. What do you mean by that? Amaya, hell yeah. Um, Matt Stafford 1-8 in the snow. Matt Stafford terrible in the wintertime. He's got a beat up hand. I don't like the Rams tomorrow. He had to beg for goddamn head. Yeah, Canales. I don't know. I ordered an extra large on Timu, and this is what they sent me. He'd go, but the problem is he'd only stick it in the hallway in. Wait, he'd go, but problem is he'd only stick it halfway in. Oh, to the Diddy party? Diddy's kids equals tits. Used to be strong. At one point I was. Are you married? I am not married. No time for zesty festies. Looks like the cap I put on my dick. All right, Ephramio. Is dicks in my ass here? Dicks in my ass is not here. No pride in genocide. Nice hat. Thanks, Jamal. How you hit gym in harsh weather? Um, Listen, if the weather's too harsh, you know, especially because usually I'm working in the winter when it's like really when it's hard, I usually just find a way to do it in the office. Suits you anyway. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? Do I have a favorite Pokemon? Of course I have a favorite Pokemon. Um, I'm a big Charizard guy. Love Charizard mostly because his card is worth a ton of money. But I'm a big Pokemon guy. You know, who's a very underrated Pokemon? Um, Damn, I fucking said that like I had one ready to go. Fuck. I don't know. I was always a big. I always had to have an Onyx in my fucking deck in my bag, waiting for someone to type Mike Hawk. Sure, I'm sure it's coming. I'll like and sub. Don't worry. Wait, am I saying that right? Ephraimo. Appreciate that, man. Hey, man, I'm only pulling your leg. Don't take it seriously. It was only a joke, dude. Trust me. I don't. Dude, I love it, man. Dude, Ephraimio. That's what I'm here for. This is my favorite part of the live is people coming in here and fuck with me. It entertains me. You have a girlfriend. I do not. Hey, yo, we got a member of the Zesty Festy community. Show some love. No, sorry, what the hell, man? Diglett, solid. Sandslash is hella underrated. Hope you have a great night. Sandslash is pretty good. Tiger's my fave. What's going on? My girlfriend has a toy that looks like Onyx. That's fucking crazy, dude. Oh my god. I feel like that would fuck somebody up. So, how you your personal time? What do you mean? Like, what do I do in my personal time? Um, I like to work out, watch sports. You know, pretty much what I'm doing. Travel a little bit. Where are you from? I'm from Long Island. I'm from New York. Has Joe been here? Joe has not been here. Yo, I made you laugh. Yeah, you got me there, sire. One of my favorite things is when people come in here and say you're my favorite gay streamer. It's just great. My dad has that same Onyx toy. It's cool. Whoa, that's crazy. Like that's one of the funniest things is when people are like, "Oh, you're my favorite LGBTQ streamer." I'm like, must be on the wrong stream, buddy. Go Seahawks. How you feel about the Seahawks? Are you gay? I'm not gay, Vicus. It's just people like to come in here and tell you you're gay, but I am not. No. How's the weather on Long Island? Not bad. You know, it's supposed to be like there's supposed to be a little bit of weather tomorrow, but I'm already out of town, so like they can fuck right off. Jimmy Neutron's father. It's crazy. Did it hurt after he pulled out? Wow, Cosmo, that's fucking crazy, dude. Make me laugh. I'm trying. You want me to make you laugh? See, I'm like not intentionally funny. The Jets hat is probably why they think you're gay. That could be Rodriguez. I don't know. Usually the ones who get mad at jokingly called gay may be in the closet secretly. I find it hilarious. You top or bottom? I am the pistol. You're fucking nuts, dude. Why don't you have a partner, bro? Any reason? I'd say life just hasn't got my way recently. You know, it's just, a lot of stuff going on. I think, I've been in the It's more so just things not going my way recently. It is what it is. Big chest, big hat. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this does kind of make my chest look big. Nice hat, bro. Thanks, Paradise. Nothing like sitting down and watching my favorite streamer on a Friday night. Okay, I'm gonna go watch him now. Kmart, that's so fucking great, dude. But what's with people? Their obsession with Zesty Fest. I have no idea. Ugly fucking hat. Thanks, bro. Hit up Grinder then, brother. There's someone for you. Yo. Oh my god. Um. Yeah. No. I think I'm gonna stay away from that. Your nipples look big. They do, right? This is just like a terrible angle. Yeah, no, the nipples are definitely. I got a bit of a chest, but Jet fan in big 2026. Yeah, we exist, buddy. If you could change one thing about your life, what would it be and why? I'd have a fuck ton more money. I would have done. I would have like gone to school for like finance. Can you make your meat jump? I don't think so. No. Fallout is goated. The game. I've never played Fallout. Not once ever. But yeah, MMA. I probably would have went to school for something a little more lucrative than what I'm doing now. But is what it is, man. Can't rewrite history. Are you in late 30, early 30? Very early. In fact, I'm turning 32 next Friday. Undercover cop. What, like, that's crazy, bro. Yes, I'm here on YouTube Shorts Live, just trying to fucking find people. Go through a rough breakup Fley. I need the Seahawks win tomorrow. I'm going to the game tomorrow. Well, Coop, first off, man, I'm sorry to hear about your breakup, man, and I hope it all works out. It always gets better. At the end of the day, you're gonna find whatever. Everything's gonna work itself out. Let's go Seahawks on top of that. Please change your shirt. It is see-through, and I am set 47 hours off pornography. Damn, bro. Dante Moore seen the Jets was drafting him and said, fuck no. Well, here's the thing, William, is he's gonna be in for a rude awakening when the Jets are just right back there next year. John, when you think you're getting Fallout 3, how was life back in the 1930s? Damn, bro. Are you a fucking narc? You can be a good cop. Yeah, you know what? I don't have any interest in ever being a cop. I actually wanted to be a cop when I was in college. That's what I went to school for originally. And, I started thinking about it, and I decided I didn't want to be a cop. 1930s is crazy, though. Have you ever snorted a condom so hard to where you can pull it out of your mouth? I saw many people do that. It's horrendous. Not me. I've never done that. It needed to be yesterday staking. Praise the Christ, brother, man. I love heroin. That was a big U-turn on what I thought was coming. You're kind of cool. I try, William. I'm just I'm here to vibe, man. I'm sitting here in the middle of Pennsylvania by myself because I'm filming a video. And then I figured I'd go live. Honestly, most of my nights I'm by myself, so I started going live to fucking chat it up. I'm just trying to chill, man. Can I watch you beat your meat? I'm going to say no. FD Nicholas says football better than hand egg. I don't even know what hand egg is. Fuck going on, big hat? Johnny B, what's up, my man? Let's go Dodgers, bro. The Dodgers, it's crazy. The memes will be insufferable if Dante Moore gets drafted by the Jets in 2027. Joke's on him, man. If he's trying to avoid the Jets are going to be right back there. From Iran, please, voice of people in Iran. This guy's a fucking Boston cop. Dude, don't... The worst thing you called me there was a Boston. I am not a Boston anything. Did you struggled in early childhood back in 1998? No, not at all, really. Actually, a little bit. I grew up, my sister has autism, so like growing up with that was tough, but for the most part, not bad. I'm from Pennsylvania. I know you're bored as fuck right now. Yeah, William, like I said, I came here to film a video. I came here for an idea, and it's just like, it's so fucking cold out. I don't feel like going anywhere right now, and I'm not going to start filming it until I'm getting up tomorrow morning to film some things. I already filmed a couple things, but nothing crazy. Bro, you got a small ass head. Thanks, man. Jets will get Arch Manning. Arch Manning's got to make some strides. He's got to grow a little bit as a quarterback. Jets suck, dig a dong. Huh. Are you a New Yorker? I am. I am a New Yorker. New York Jets is not a hand egg team. I don't know what hand egg is. Who's ready for the World Cup this year? I'm fired up for the World Cup. I am. I love the World Cup. Not going to go to anything because MetLife Stadium is a miserable place to go. Hi, so do you have the Tims? I definitely don't have them here, Daryl. No jokes. Sorry to hear that your sister. Shout out to her. Yeah, Johnny. Of course, man. No, she. It was a little rough growing up with, but she's chilling, dude. She like. You ever hear what Shane Gillis says about like people with Down syndrome? Same people same thing with people with autism, man. It's like, oh, like how's she doing, man? Fucking great. She lives the greatest life ever. She lives in a group home with fucking all of her friends, with 6 of her friends, and does whatever the fuck she wants whenever she wants. So you spent 23 years in education. 23? No, a little less than that. Hello from Ukraine. Emilio, what's up? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up to everything. You look like it. Oh, hell yeah. He makes hats look small. I do. Jesus Christ, I've never seen a head that small since Beetlejuice. That's crazy. Are you excited for Black History Month? Every year, dude. Get yourself a bigger hat, dude. Despicable. Well, damn, now I feel fucking self-conscious that this thing is too small. We found Uncle Danny. My brother got autism. They're pretty normal. My sister's got a severe form of it, but dude, she's like, she lives the best life, man. It's awesome. Handegg is what you Yanks call football. I've never heard that. If you want to go Nanticoke, PA, and find a girl named Brittany, tell her Aaron loves her. Maybe I'll do that. You dork, Mr. Junior Boy says. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. What do you think about the Jews? We are off the rails already. I mean, I don't think anything. I think like I think about everybody the same way. It doesn't matter what you are, in my opinion. You jizz on your own chest, perv. Huh. I've never done that, Money Meek, but hey, the hat is too goddamn big. What's up, Sour Power Hour? Do you guys know what caused the autism? No idea. I think it just runs in the family, honestly. I think it's probably a family thing. I think that's like it's kind of been tested as a genetic thing. I don't know. We'll see. Thoughts on aspartame? I try to stay away from it as much as possible. I'm from Chicago. Do we have an accent to New Yorkers? Some do. I think the same thing. Like, not every New Yorker has an accent. Not every Chicago person has an accent, but definitely like some of them, like that Bears, like that, like little accent. Flay's a dirty New Yorker. He hates everyone. I mean, fair. Like, I hate everybody equally. That Bears. Thanks for the laugh. Of course, Money Meek. I got you. I'm here to have a good time. Monday, Miami goes down 100%. Indiana's going to smoke them. Thoughts on Nerf herders? I don't even know what that is. Do you know Walter White? I've heard of him, yeah. Do you watch all NFL games? Yes, I'm going to be watching both playoff games tomorrow, both playoff games Sunday. I cannot wait. I love the NFL. I love sports in general. I always watch the best sports. Fley, when are you moving to Boston? You couldn't put me in witness protection in Boston. If they were trying to put me in witness protection, and they wanted me to go to Boston, I'd rather stay where I am and just get fucking shot. Get your head in the game, pal. What do you mean by that? Marv Levy has passed. Rest in peace. Did he really? I didn't even know Marv Levy was still alive, but if that happened, that's sad. Marv Levy, great coach. Aaron Rodgers, greatest Jet quarterback of all time. He's got a case for it, which is crazy. I know we say sausage. That's the one I hear a lot. Sausage is definitely one I hear in the Chicago people. Is your boyfriend a trans or not really? What the hell? His wife is a model for Arby's. Mine? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Or Aaron Rodgers. If you were forced to suck dick, would you rather have the first 5 minutes or the final 30 seconds? Oh, we get that question every stream now. There's no good answer to that, but it's got to be. I think it would have to be the first 5 minutes. Are you a fan of baseball? Love baseball. Love the Mets. You think the Judge should trade Sauce again? I mean, I'm glad they traded Sauce Gardner. I think it was a great deal. Do you have a bigger hat? I don't have a bigger hat, but I do have another one. I brought them both. Can you believe Dick Van Dyke is still alive? Is he really? I hate the snow. It was 84 degrees in LA. Must be nice. If I can go somewhere to avoid snow, I would. Give me both. Franco, what's up? Joe Montana or Tom Brady? Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time. I hate to say it. I fucking say it. I hate it. It fucking pains me to my core. I hate seeing him on my TV. He ruined my fucking childhood. Fuck Tom Brady, but he's the greatest quarterback of all time. It's like one of those fathead stickers. Did you mistakenly bought a small hat? I thought this was a wait, Johnny. I just read what you said. Last 30 seconds, got to get that protein in. It's crazy, dude. Yeah, I thought this hat was going to be bigger, and I'm a little bit unhappy about that. Johnny, that's fucking nuts. Are you Jewish? I am not Jewish. No, I don't have any religious. Um, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Come on, somebody. I don't have any religious ties. At least I'm an honest guy. Listen, Johnny, when you say it, like you're at least you're at least thinking about it. Like you're thinking about it deeper, which is fair. Did you buy it online? Yes, this is a Noggin Boss hat, Vikas. Let's hunt juice. I'm trying to make sure I didn't say anything. Let's. Uh, oh, I see what you're saying. Juice. Oh, okay. Yep, you got me. Juice. You spelled it juice, and then it. Okay, I see what he said. Okay, that makes sense. All right, he got me there. That's something I should have been paying a little bit more attention to. How do you speak French? I do not speak French. No. See, I'll show you what he did. I'm going to pin this one. He said that, so it made me yell that out. Not that you doubled down. I got him to say the word earlier. No, you did not. People who don't believe in religion are generally called atheists. See, I wouldn't say I'm not saying I don't believe in it. I'm just saying I don't follow any specific religion. I'm uh I'm more so a let's see what happened kind of guy. Agnostic. I can never think of the damn word. Thank you, promote it. No, absolutely not. You got me to say it because I didn't know what you were trying to say, but I'm not gonna read it again. Agnostic is the word I'm looking for. As long as you're not one dude, what difference does it make? Listen, I don't think anybody's religion should mean anything. Like you can believe whatever you want. You can be in whatever religion. You can follow whatever religion you would like to. I don't. I personally choose not to. Getting deep here. Off the rails is getting deep for once. You look like a chill person. I try to be, man. Dude, Johnny. Crazy. I'm just trying to hang out, man. When I do these lives, I always say like I'm trying to make the live as like I try to compare it to, you know, like hanging out at the bar, like with your buddies. Like that's kind of the vibe I like to go for here. We're just hanging out, having a conversation. I never know where these are gonna go. You got a calisthenics routine for me? You look yoked. Honestly, I'm not that. Like I got a pretty decent chest, but calisthenics wise, not really. I would say just work out. Um, like saying that just work out is crazy. Honestly, pec flies the biggest thing for the chest. Ever since I took those a little more serious, we've been taking off. I agree. At the same time, what about the truth? I want our society to value truth, and the truth is we don't know exactly. MMA. That's the way I look at it. It's like we have no idea until we see it. Like I'm a big believer of let's find out when we get there. So it's not that I don't believe in anything, it's that I don't believe in anything specific. So fun, Americans guy. Are you disappointed with YouTube? You are working on YouTube forums so long. YouTube didn't give you so much reach. Wait, what do you mean? Am I disappointed with YouTube? Not at all. I sold an $87,000 roof at 10% commission. Fuck yeah, Kmart. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's amazing. You need a bra for those jokes. It's a tough shirt. Shirt doesn't really help me here. Francois escargot. I love escargot. Escargot's delicious. But yeah, Vikas, it goes in and out, man. Sometimes I have good nights on here. Sometimes you don't. But it's all about the conversation. I'm not necessarily here looking for anything specific. It'll pop. It pops once in a while. Not really worried about it yet. 150. It's pretty fucking fast, dude. He's looking for a black girl to date. Me? I'm not looking for anything specifically. I'm not in the market for anything of the specifics. There we go. Escargots feel like eating dirt. I hate escargots. Really? I've had escargot like the escargot I've had is like all garliced up and it's pretty damn good. Kasha, what's going on? Black women love those types of hats. Listen, I'd hope any woman likes it. Do you cook food at home or you like outside food? A little bit of both because like I like to cook at home sometimes. How was your road trip? It was pretty good, Kasha. It really wasn't that bad. I was expecting a lot more traffic. Because I've been addicted to these like slot bowls they call them, where you just like make ground beef, put a little Greek yogurt in it and hot sauce, and then mix it all up. It's fucking delicious. Like with some rice too, obviously. My girlfriend said if she was a garden tool, she'd be a hoe. Well, fuck. The 49ers will lose tomorrow. I tend to agree with you there, Mike. I think the Seahawks are just that good. To be honest, I eat way too much McDonald's and I need to do better. Yeah, Johnny, that could change a lot of things, man. Just like changing McDonald's is so fucking good, dude. It's like that's my like go-to cheat meal is like any sort of fast food. Once in a while I'll throw pizza in there, but McDonald's is fucking good. I get it, but that's a big one. Once you cut that back, that changes a lot of things. How's your relationship with your mom, dad? Great. I'm very close with both my parents. My parents are split up, but I get along really well with both of them. Um, my my mom's down in Virginia. My dad's right down the road from me. Taco Bell just launched a Lux Value menu. What a Lux Value menu? What is that? I eat too much ass. My breath stink. Well, fuck, Gutter. That's tough. My kid just threw up all his McDonald's tonight. No. Kasha, what the hell happened? My girlfriend said we were not dating because I'm openly gay. Man who has zero sex. Well, that's probably why. Gabe says, hell yeah, 2 Christmases. Oh yeah, we rip 2 Christmases every year. Well, what? Dude, it was the best. Like, no, I'm just kidding. It wasn't the best. My parents, like, thing is growing up, as I got older, I used to hate it that my parents were split up. As I got older and I've gotten to deal with them more and more, I understand why they're split up. They're the two fucking thickest human beings on planet Earth. I love them to death. Love them both and very close to both of them. But goddamn, like, fucking trying to argue with either one of them is like arguing with a goddamn wall. Do you like McDonald's burger or KFC burger? I don't think KFC has any burgers, but McDonald's burgers are fucking good. Out of all the burgers, though, I think Burger King's got the best burger. Smallest fitted in the Bronx. That's hilarious. Yes, this is the classic Bronx fitted hat. Am I tripping? What do you mean? Yeah. All right, faded. Nice try. Second one. Hey man, how's your day been? It's been pretty good, Max. I just got to Pennsylvania. Well, I got to Pennsylvania a few hours ago. Somehow didn't hit any traffic. It's great. I fucking love me a double whopper from the back. Dude, that's why I'm up. Just had to clean up a kid's bed full of puke. Absolutely the worst thing. Oh God, that's horrible, Kasha. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, how's it going? Crawl, what's up? Crawling. How are we doing? Yeah, what do you mean? It's a normal size hat. That's what I keep saying. Everybody's like, what's wrong with that hat? I don't know. What is? Have you ever visited a local synagogue? Can't say that I have. No, I've never been to a synagogue. Oh, no, I was one time for a buddy's wedding. Yes. My girlfriend says she likes guys that are thick. Well, fuck. You don't know KFC have a burger? KFC definitely doesn't have a burger, at least not by me. Hell yeah, short. Hell of a guy, short arms, though. Jeez. Hey, Sweet Pie, are you asking me, Wildcats? I heard a rumor that the Raiders talked Derek Carr for a coaching job. Derek Carr seems like a guy who could coach in the NFL, but I don't think I would start. I don't think I'd start him as the head coach. The only thing wrong with the hat is that it says Jets. Kasha, I thought we were going to be cool here. I really thought we were going to, be friends, but you can't. Like, come on. Do you love that fat and ugly Donald Trump? Well, that's a hell of a way to ask that. I wouldn't say love. I'd say I like my president. Like it was the same thing with Joe Biden. This isn't like I like one and don't like the other. I just like my fucking presidents, man. I'm always on the side of my presidents. Whether it's Joe Biden, whether it's Donald Trump. Do I agree with everything either one of them does? No. What's your favorite color? I don't really have a favorite color. I think if I had to pick one, probably blue. Ever shit in a Walmart? I think I gotta. Never shit in a Walmart. I've shit in a Home Depot though. Gonna go take a poop. Good luck, MMA. You get no bitches. Damn, fruit punch. How many countries have you visited till date? One. Well, United States. I live in the U.S. I've been to England. I've only been to two, so I've only visited one other. Were you born retarded? No, I just kind of grew up this way, BK. Haha, I had to. I've been Chirpa Jets fan since Sanchez kissed the butt. Kasha, I keep saying the funniest thing about the butt fumble that people forget is the next play was so much worse. But the butt fumble was just like such a catastrophic thing. The next play, the Jets fumbled the kick for a touchdown. Nice hat. Thanks, man. Take your shirt off and show your nipples. I don't think I'm going to do that, Rylan, but it never hurts to ask. Ain't that the worst when you have to? Yes. But he is putting tariffs and threatening his allies, democracies around the world. Do you love Asia? Which countries would you love to visit in Asia? Countries in Asia, I would love to go to Japan. Japan is absolutely a bucket list place. Life before people begging for coaches to be fired and presidents to be impeached on the internet was dope. Exactly. You know what the worst thing about the internet is too many people have a voice. Now, I have a voice somewhat because of the internet. I would say like very, very minimal. But that's the worst thing that happened. Hey, man, just a heads up, hat's a bit big. Thanks, P. Williams. I didn't really notice. Not going to lie, Trump went 0, dark 30, Maduro with the quickness. That was crazy. Like, that happened like out of nowhere. Like, it's kind of fucking wild. My buddy in college was a miserable Jet fan. Well, now you know two miserable Jet fans at least. Where do you go for vacation? Honestly, this is a vacation. I'm in PA. Like, before this, I went to New Mexico. I'm trying to hit all the 50 states, man. I'm really trying to do 50 states. I'd love to go to Canada. I've never been. But the 50 states are on my bucket list. Let's see. I lived in Japan for 3 years. Really? How was that? What about China, India, Thailand? I've never really thought about any of the other. I just know Japan's definitely the number one. I'd probably visited all of them. I wouldn't say no to anything. I eat wood and rock. Hell yeah. My teeth are gone. That's not good. I'm cranky the Jays lost Tucker to the Dodgers and Bichette is gone. Rough day. Bo Bichette is on my New York Mets, Kasha. I hate to rub that one in, but I was very excited about that. I love Bo Bichette. Just stopped by to say fuck the Jets, go Pats, but for real, keep up the hustle I liked. Neva, appreciate you. I don't appreciate what you said, but hey, after Taco Bell and it's a fart. Hell yeah. This is great, man. Hello from Arizona. Tim, what's up, man? Love Arizona. Arizona's one of my favorite states. Canada's lame. Don't waste your time. All right, I'm not going to Canada. Let's switch places. I'll trade me sin for your social security number. I'm good, Derek. I think I'm going to stay here. Nothing against Canada. I feel like you stole my girlfriend. Listen, that's okay. I love it. I fucking love Bo Bichette. Come to Chicago and get a gyro sandwich. That's Euro, not hero. Did I just say? Oh, the Euro. Yeah, of course. We got good Euros here, dude. My girlfriend just asked if I could open the back door. Be back in 3 minutes. Good luck. You eat teeth? That's not good. You'll probably leave fat with blue hair and liberal. But if I go to Canada, the hat fits. It does. Is it grippy? It's got a lining on the inside. Here, I'll show you. A little lining on the inside. I do have hair. Canada's great. No offense, but your hat seems comically oversized for you. It's a little big. I want to see Canada. I really want to go to a Canada Stampede or Calgary Stampede. That's like my big thing. Any games in 2026 that you're excited for? I mean, I'm a Jet fan, so no. Attention seeker. Wow, dude. Oh, video games. Yeah, me later tonight. I'd say it's a little bit attention seeking, yes. I don't get enough at home. The large hat, I'm engaged. Well, hell yeah, Cam. Good for you. Any video games? I'd say MLB The Show. I love MLB The Show. Why you keep skipping me? Frank, you didn't say anything. Wait, hold on. This is the first thing I'm seeing. Hold on. Oh, you said, yo, bro, miss you, homie. Congrats on Bo. I did not see that, Frank. I apologize. If I saw that, I absolutely would have stopped everything to say, hell yeah, sorry that your Phillies didn't get him. I apologize, man. I did not see. My bad. When did you say that? A lot of messages came in at one time, but Frank, very happy about Bo Bichette. Thrilled. The Mets have been a weird offseason. Bo Bichette kind of changes a lot of things. I'm waiting for that one. Reanimal? Oh, I have no idea what that is. Are you from LGBT plus groups? I am not. I can skeet 8 feet. I don't know what that means. Yeah, buddy, Jets fan here also. Philip, we stick together, my man. I want to see a hockey game in Canada. You and me both. How's the sex life? On pause right now. Not for any reason, just because I'd say I'm on a hiatus. What do you think about the American deep state? I try not to think about it. Calgary Stampede is a great time. I got to check it out, Kasha. It's something on my list. You're getting too big for your old boy fight night. Bills in the over tomorrow. I don't know what to think of that game, Frank, but I'm going to take your word for it. If you got the Bills, I got the Bills too. Head to the movies. Good. New York, what the hell is that? The back door wouldn't budge. I tried, didn't want to force it. Fair enough. Where the fuck is Mario, dude? I don't know. I don't know where he is. Bo, 1 year rental. The Mets can buy out his opt out every year, so not the case. Take the points this weekend. Which way? Love to see you smile, baby. Thanks, Kingston. Kasai, is that how you say that? How are we doing? Bills D can't handle the big horsey. I'm not really sold on Bo Nix yet. Did you say your sex life was on high anus? That's a great way to twist my words there, Ernest. Damn. Fuck, I don't even know what to say to that. That's great. USA is one of the most fantastic countries out there. It's a pilgrimage site for high IQ civilized baddies. Yep, and then you got dumbasses like me. You have beautiful lips, my man. Thanks, autobiography. Appreciate it. Underdogs? Who are the that line's moved back and forth so many times. I don't know who even is the dogs. The Bills? You pronounced my name correctly? That's great. Really? Bro, Allen is going off tomorrow. Bills 38, Broncos 17. I'm on your side there, Frank. I trust you. I saw you sucking off some old man behind a Church's Chicken earlier. Huh. I thought we were well hidden. Bills minus 105. I'll take the Bills money line. Bo Nix was too hyped. I picked him up in fantasy and benched him for my last pick, Drake May. Remember you telling me that. Yeah, Bo Nix, I still don't trust him, man. I just left the high Hanes. I love how you licked your licks after I complimented them. Did I? They're fucking chapped, dude. It's cold as shit out here. That was so India coded. Do a backflip. I cannot do a backflip. Well, yeah, Johnny. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it, man. Sometimes you gotta let this shit's great. You have no idea. This is like, it's sad that this is the most entertaining point of my day. I just said day. Day. D-A-Y. Hey, that water whiskey guy never went live, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't see it. It didn't pop up. I had to reset his notifications and it never came on. American History X is an excellent movie. Chris, that's a movie that scarred me as a kid. Because we had to watch it in like fucking 5th grade. But great movie. Do a kickflip. Can't do a kickflip either. Hi, I'm from Brazil. Hell yeah. Contest spam. Well, welcome aboard. I did not know that about the buyout. How much is it? It's $5 million every time he opts out. So the Mets can just buy it out and he doesn't opt out. So it's basically a 3-year deal. It's a great deal for both sides. I'm so unfortunate for being born in a third world shithole. I don't know if it's that bad. Is it that bad? Do a barrel roll? I could probably do that. Jokes. Gay man is showing off expensive gifts from his boyfriend. He says that boyfriend likes to buy high end. Friend says he must keep you on your toes then. Whoa. Oh my God, the bite the concrete scene. The bite the concrete scene and the scene in the shower. Fucking, ugh. I was like, holy hell. I wish the Jets could win a Super Bowl. I do too. You know, I do it in fucking Madden every year and then never play Madden again. Patriots are, ugh. When was the last Super Bowl win for the Jets? It was 1969. Yep, Joe Namath in 69. Damn, I wish I went to your elementary school. Yeah, it was kind of crazy they showed us that early. No, 1969, the Jets won the Super Bowl. You know what's crazy? The NFL would not be what it is today without the New York Jets in Super Bowl III. You need a bigger cap. I know, man. It's starting to get a little small. It's starting to, like, not be funny anymore. My girlfriend said if we got married, it would be a 3-year deal. That's nuts. Stupid. What's stupid? Though I am not American by citizenship, my heart bleeds USA, USA. Well, you always have a fucking home here, Vishal. Well, not in my house, but in New York. Bo bitch to the Mets. It's crazy, O Sands. My guy, Bo Bichette. Patriots hater. Me? Of course I'm a fucking Patriots hater, dude. I'm a fucking Jet fan. I hate the Pats. Fucking Tom Brady ruined my entire childhood. Namath called the win, right? He called the win, and I don't think the leagues would emerge if the Jets didn't win that Super Bowl. Left my Jays. I'm sorry to hear that, Sands. Welcome aboard. Damn, Leafs haven't won since 67. I feel your pain. Yeah, it's tough. Throw that hat away, because we don't fucking cap. Is that a concussion cap? A Guardian cap? Yes. That's a great yes. Damn, Edward Norton is my celeb crush. Sort of dog barking. I don't know where that is. Are you bald? Remove the hat. I did before. I got hair. I actually got too much hair right now. I need a haircut. Congratulations to your Mets then. Yeah, Mike, it was a good deal. Could buy out his like I said, they could buy out his fucking opt-out. So it's really good on the Mets. Good for him. Vladdy's gonna miss his boy Bo. I'm glad we locked him up so Bo doesn't so he doesn't follow Bo. Yeah, I was all in on Vladdy, dude. Be cool, Fley. I'm out. Good to see you. Easy on the fat chicks. Frank, have a good night, man. Yeah, Vladdy, I was so sold on Vladdy being a Met. I thought it was going to happen, but he signed that long-term deal, and the rest is history. Down, I agree and like everything you say. How much money do you make from work? Enough. Plenty. What is that hat? What's wrong with it? Yo, is Joe's Pizza overrated? Joe's Pizza? Like Joe's in the city? A little bit, yeah. I think Joe's Pizza is very overrated. I don't even think it's a top pizza joint. Like the one that like you got to sit down and eat. It's not very good, in my opinion. The best pizza, in my opinion, is Rocky's Pizza, 33rd and 3rd. I do not think the players want a salary cap. That means less money for them. There shouldn't be a salary cap, honestly. We all knew Bo was leaving, but still sucks. Yeah, it still hurts, but like you would have thought the Blue Jays would have pivoted a little bit harder. Let me sit up because that is hurting my neck. I would have thought the Blue Jays would have pivoted a little harder and tried to go after Bo, but it sucks. You look like a British cowboy. Damn, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Willow, I appreciate you. Gotta go, Tim. Have a good night. I mean, it's unique, but why is it so big? When you order extra large hats on Temu, this is what you get. Any good massage parlors in New York City with happy endings? Not that I know of. Italian women from Long Island are the most masculine group of women ever created. MMA. That is one that I am not going to dissect very far. Karina Koff just posted feet. Dude, like, do I really, like, is that really something? Where? No. Good for her. He was injured quite a bit for us, but then him leaving. He was such a homegrown J, too. That's what sucks. Goodbye, I'm leaving. Vishal, have a good night. That really sucks because he was, like, really a true, like, homegrown Toronto Blue Jay, part of the new, like, era of Blue Jays baseball. It's tough it's tough for you guys. For me, I'm fucking thrilled. Welcome aboard, Bo. Brother, I love New York City, but too many... Yeah, I'm not reading the rest of that. But New York City is an interesting spot. All the Bichette jerseys in Toronto just hit the clearance rack. Yeah, I'm sure that always happens. That's usually the easiest way to tell that the guy's leaving. I mean, I remember they had Pete Alonso jerseys were on the clearance rack before Pete even left. So sometimes it's a way to tell. What's Kamala Harris doing now? Isn't she deported back to where she... I don't think she belongs here. She's an American. I don't know what she's doing, though. I have no idea. Why did he leave? Why did who leave? Bichette? Got more money. YN's ruining the city. I mean, it's a lot of, like, the new generation, like, the new, the kids out there, man, like, the kids growing up really have, like, no, they, like, have no fucking filter anymore. Like, they just they think they could do whatever they want. And that's not, like, it's so much so that, like, these kids have, like, there's no punishment anymore. Taxi the fuck. 3 different NBA players had 39-point games today. Your boy Julius Randle. I love Julius Randle. Good for him. Mamdani will destroy New York, throw him out of your great nation. I don't think Mamdani can do enough to destroy New York. Like, I just don't think it's possible. I do think he's doing a great job at cherry picking. Because he like made this whole thing about how he made a plan to sign kids up for like school and everybody was praising him, and it was a plan that was in place for like 2 years now. So your hat would look good if a Raiders logo was on it. They sell them with the Raiders logo on it, Mike. You should get yourself one. How do you feel about Bichette? I'm happy with Bo Bichette goated. He's a guy that like all he does is hit. He's not exactly like the biggest power guy on the planet. He doesn't fill that power void that the Mets are stupid for getting rid of Nimmo, not knowing if they get Tucker. I don't agree with that at all, goated. I think Nimmo's contract was awful. Nimmo's going to be a full-time DH in about a year. He is not very healthy. When you see him run around the outfield, he looks uncomfortable. I still think he's feeling the effects of that foot injury he's had. And I don't think Brandon Nimmo's career is going to last much longer. I think the Mets got themselves out of a bad situation with Nimmo. I wasn't that. I think Nimmo had a great year, but I don't think it was going to get any better. And I think we're going to start seeing the decline of him. So you trade for an even more unhealthy Marcus Semien. You trade for a guy who's a better defender, a guy that if he's out, he's less of a loss than in terms of a guy like Marcus Semien who, I know he's not entirely healthy. I get that part about him, but he's a guy who's a far better defender. A guy who, brings the defense up the middle, right-handed bat. Obviously best years are behind him, but man, Brandon Nimmo is just, he's not aging very well. Bichette is really going to suck at third base. He's not ready. Y'all should DH him. I think it's probably going to be a little bit of a rotation of sorts. I'm so proud. I'm a proud racist. Are you? No. Are you going to watch the Winter Olympics? Of course I'm going to watch the Winter Olympics. Hockey? Absolutely. We just have to realize any good free agents is probably going to the Dodgers. You have to just get over it. Nymphomaniac is a good movie. I didn't even know they made a movie about that. But, yeah, I don't know. They're going to have to figure all that out. There's a lot of moving pieces now. I was hoping Brett Beatty would be the everyday third baseman because I just think he's so good over there, and he's such a good defender. He's a top defender in the league at third. So we'll see. There's a lot of moving pieces that the Mets are gonna have to figure out. So happy I get to see Kershaw one last time. I think that was really great to put him on the team. Bichette can play anywhere. The Mets literally said they're gonna be moving those guys around. It's gonna be more about the versatility. And obviously, righty-lefty splits and stuff like that. I don't know exactly where we're going to see Bichette every day. They said third base. I think by the time spring training comes around, it might be a little different. Depends if they trade Brett Beatty, too. I think Beatty's a guy that absolutely is going to be on the market now. I might be Kershaw's #1 fan in the world, considering I'm named after him and know his exact statistics every year of his career. Yeah, I think that checks both those boxes. Clayton Kershaw was a great, unbelievable pitcher. He's still obviously Clayton Kershaw, but back in the day when you had Clayton Kershaw going up against you, you were dead. It was over. Game was over. He was that good. He was that dominant. Might be the greatest. He's one of the greatest pitchers of all time. First ballot Hall of Famer. It's good. It's good for baseball to have him on Team USA. Very legend of the game, obviously, but he played second base for the first time in his career in the World Series and killed it. Yeah, he played a very good second base for a guy that had no, I'm sure he had some reps, but not really a ton. Just to throw him out there in the World Series was crazy. Still unbelievable to this day, under 3 ERA at 38. After so many injuries, it's fucking ridiculous. He's nasty, dude. His slider might be the greatest pitch, the greatest single pitch. Obviously there's Mariano Rivera's cutter. There's other pitches, but Clayton Kershaw's slider is one of the nastiest things, nastiest pitches ever. The amount of people who've gotten folded on that fucking thing. Kershaw is just unbelievable. Verlander, Scherzer, and Kershaw, the MLB's version of Crosby, Ovechkin, and Kane or LeBron. Crosby, Ovechkin, and Kane. Throwing Patrick Kane in that mix? I don't know. Crosby, Ovechkin, I don't know. I guess Patrick Kane would probably be the closest, but I don't know if Patrick Kane's in that conversation. It's popping. Just finished Battlefield 6 campaign. Hell yeah, Connor. A slider is a nasty pitch. You play ball. How hard is that to hit? A pitcher with a good slider, it's hold on. What was Gordon saying? Guy throwing 90 miles per hour. Guy's looking stupid. Unbelievable. Slider's a tough pitch to read, Kasha, because the slider comes on the same plane as the fastball and just dies off. Like, I hated facing pitchers with good sliders. That was like, it came in the same direction as the fastball. At least like with a curveball, you could notice it earlier. The slider, it was just like, it was like that split second of wonder. Like, guys who threw good sliders had me fucking dead to rights. That was a tough pitch for me. Coming from a righty, like I hit right-handed. The hardest pitch to hit is a changeup. If the pitcher knows how to use it, a good changeup makes you look fucking stupid. Changeup is the most important pitch. Like I pitched. Like I pitched growing up, pitched high school, college. Anybody I've ever talked to about pitching, that's the most important thing is having a good changeup. Being able to throw a good changeup, like whatever. You can have a sick breaking ball. You can have a sick whatever. If you don't have a good changeup, you're not going to succeed. Like you have to have a good changeup. High inside curveball might be one of the worst too. Yeah, I don't know. It's to me the changeup. If you can throw a good changeup, you're golden. Like that was my best pitch was my circle change growing up. I had a fucking filthy one. I'm telling you, it's like it's so much more important. Like you could, like I said, you could have the nasty slider, you can have the nasty breaking ball, you could have the nasty whatever. If you don't have a changeup to keep a hitter, like the fastball changeup, if you don't have that, hitters are not going to respect anything. Fucking helmet, hell yeah. It's what I wear to bed every night. It's when I go to sleep. Go to what about McDavid? Connor McDavid's the best player. Like, there we go, Beansy. You got me back on track. Glizzy talk, of course. Connor McDavid is probably going to be the greatest player I've ever seen in my lifetime. A little bit of a different era. I'd probably say the new generation more so, but like Connor McDavid is unbelievable. My mom's side of the family is coming over, and 3 of them are liberals, but me and my dad and my uncle are talking about guns and politics. Listen, Connor, let me know. Let me know if any furniture gets thrown. One of the pitchers on my team this year throws an 85-mile-per-hour fastball, so you have to pre-fire the swing. Thing is, his changeup looks really fast off the release. That's the thing. When you can deceive a hitter to make your changeup look like your fastball, that's big. The McDavid generation big three is McDavid, McKinnon, and Lunchin. Kucherov? You got big head there. Yeah, you're right about that. I'm going to purposely wear my Trump hat. Connor, let me know what happens. Yeah, it's honestly a bit of a small head, just a big hat. How do you feel about campfires? Because that's what I'm doing. I think campfire is a great time, man. I think, hanging out, gathering around the campfire and singing your campfire song, your CAMPFIRESONG song. I think that's a great time. Small head, big head, microscopic brain. There you go. Glizzy on a campfire. There's nothing better than a cooked hot dog on a fucking campfire. I think like that's the ultimate hot dog, but I don't really do it often enough. There's something better. I'm talking about hot dog wise, Connor. Like we're talking in terms of hot dogs. There's obviously better things. Kasha, please message me. I have a Glizzy hookup. Beansy's got the hookup on the Glizzies, man. No, I'm talking more so in terms of hot dogs. Drake May is going to be murdered this weekend. One of his offensive linemen said on the podcast he's going to pray he fears the Texans defense for his life. I didn't see that. Street meat after a night out is ultimate. Street halal food, it's like the perfect meal. Like a street fucking chicken and lamb platter from a halal truck is the best. Burgers outdo any hot dog. I agree. I think it was the center. I didn't even see that goated, but that's a crazy thing to say. Maybe he's trying to fuck with their heads. The fucking Texans. Halal Bros. What is the one? There's Halal Guys is awesome. Halal Guys were so good, the food trucks, that they literally have actual fucking stores now on Long Island. How do you feel about black people? We have gone so far here, Beansy. I love everybody, man. Where is your Trump make America sad again? Yeah, I don't know. I meant Halal Guys. Yeah, go to Halal Guys have like actual stores on Long Island. Is there? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a countrywide thing, Goated. But Long Island, like, I think they started opening up on Long Island. I did not realize they traveled around the country. I was unaware of that. I remember it was such a big deal when they opened the Halal Guys. Mike, just because liberals sucked at their job in politics. Oh, I'm talking about hot dog carts. We don't have that, but sounds good. Oh, you're talking about like the dirty water dogs. Dirty water dogs are great, but the halal carts in the city are phenomenal. Like It's my favorite thing at the end of the night. 35th and second has the best of all guy. Just tell him you know me. He's not going to know me, but tell him. There's only 3 defenses in NFL history that I compare better than this Texans defense: 85 Bears, Legion of Boom, early 2000s Ravens. Yeah, this Texans defense is very legit. And don't you dare say the 2009 Jets. Damn, you beat me to the punch because the 2009 Jets are that good, goated. Just go look at their fucking lineup. Go look at the guys they had on that defense. That 2009 Jets defense was unbelievable. It's not on that level, though. You're right, but it's probably the next tier. 2009 Steelers were better? Absolutely. They were not better than the Jets defense. Philly Eagles are the best. Stop playing, damn. What about the Bucks defense? The 2003 Bucks, that was a pretty crazy defense with Simeon Rice, Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber. Was John Lynch in that secondary? He was, right? Fley, he won the damn Super Bowl. We won the damn Super Bowl in 2009 like hell we were better. Not your defense. They are that good, but this Texans defense is genuinely absurd. Depending on how things go, they might have 4 or 5 future Hall of Famers, and the chemistry is unmatched. Well, I think Will Anderson's the best defensive player in football. I don't think that's even crazy to say. And I don't think people are giving him enough credit for how good he is. Like, I legitimately think there is not a better singular defensive player in the entire NFL than fucking Will Anderson right now. He's that good. He's a game wrecker. Sapp, Brooks, yes, Lynch, defense, totally won the championship. Absolutely. Dude, every time the Steelers ran a screen pass or run it negative yards, the Steelers receivers were getting overthrown because they were so locked up they couldn't run. No, they have a complete defense. They are an unbelievable defense. They're well coached by D'Amico Ryans. Phenomenal fucking team. I don't think it's crazy to say. I will say it over and over again. In my opinion, I have not seen a player that has been more of a game wrecker on defense this year than Will Anderson. I had the Steelers defense for my fantasy team. It's a pretty good defense to have. I'm a big believer of like rotating defenses based on who you're playing on the offense. No, it's because Aaron Rodgers was a cancerous tumor growing on our team. I don't think it was Aaron Rodgers. I think it was the fact that the Steelers' offense was just not that good. Also, my theory is the reason the Steelers kept dropping balls is because they were shitting their pants of getting potentially rocked. Yeah, no, I think they were getting like the Texans were not allowing the Steelers to like go anywhere without getting rocked. Jalen Petrie is one of the best safeties in the league. I mean, championship-winning fantasy team. Kasha, you were listen better than what I did. I'm a big rotating defense person. Steelers defense was cooking until there was no point anymore. They played hard, man, but the Texans defense is just that good. You're right, Goated. Like, I think that had something to do with it, where like the Texans were laying the wood, like, and that takes a toll on a wide receiver core. Saludos de Sede, Cancun, Mexico. Vane, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, I'm bilingual here. You didn't know that? They won't win. The Texans? I think they could beat the Patriots. I think missing Nico Collins is big. I think that's a big loss, but they can suffocate the Patriots. I really think they could. It's going to be an interesting game, though. Patriots are a very good football team. But favorite beer? Good question. I'm a sucker for a good Blue Moon. Muy bien, ¿y tú? I'd say poco bien. They could beat the Pats, but not win the Super Bowl. I don't think it's crazy to think they could, Connor. Hot take: San Fran wins the Super Bowl in San Fran. This game's going to be very interesting. I like the Seahawks a lot, Kasha. I'm big on the Seahawks, but I think if they're going to get tripped up, it's going to be by the 49ers. Hablas español un poco, Vane. Let me think about how to say this. Fuck. How do I say this? Español en escuela. Un poco español. Like, why don't you care about your colored fans? What do you mean by that? I care about everybody, Beansy. Stick with the Glizzies, man. I could speak enough Spanish that like not enough. Like I honestly can understand Spanish better than I can speak it, if that makes sense. Like I can get the gist of what somebody's saying, but I'm definitely not like a bilingual person. I remember one of my proudest moments recently. I was in a Walmart in Indiana, and I was trying to buy trash bags. And I asked the lady like where there's trash bags, and she said "habla español, no inglés." So I was like, "All right." And she started to walk away, and I fucking figured it out. Basura. I was like, "Basura, basura," and then I was showed her a bag. Worked out. Cast and Card, what's up, man? You know enough to go to Mexico, and a Latino woman would let you smash. Listen, I wouldn't rule anything out, Connor. I put 150 on the Texans winning the Super Bowl. I'm so fucking confident. It's pretty fucking confident there, Goated. I respect it. Listen, if you're confident, go for it. Favorite Glizzy? Ballpark dog. I'm going through their defense right now. It's so fucking deep. It's insane. It is. But guys, so I'm gonna shut it down for the night. I'm gonna hit the hay. I gotta be up early tomorrow. I'm gonna be up in like 3 hours to film some more content, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you so much. I'll be live again tomorrow, probably after the basketball game.